So it's dark, but we're out on the front of the boat because there's lots of bats flying around. Hopefully we're going to get them on camera. And also I wanted to show you our wonderful new solar lights that we've got on the front. Makes it look a bit like a Viking ship. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome.
Yeah, welcome again. Late again.
Yeah, late, but has been a very hectic week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, very hectic 2 weeks.
Extremely.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really busy with work and you've been busy with work.
Yep, did my first show of the year, which is amazing to be out there and talking to people again, so that's really good.
Yeah, it was. It was a really good feeling. So to kick off this video, we'd like to say thank you to everybody that watches the videos, subscribes to the channel, that is a patron, that donates in some way or fashion, and just generally shows us their support. Every single one of you makes a massive difference to the channel, and you know, it's from our hearts. We thank you very much indeed.
Absolutely.
However, we have a plea.
We do indeed.
We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. We're a few hundred off, and in fact no, I think we're about 60 off. So if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, please subscribe. It really does help.
It does help the videos. And in actual fact, we are using one of the things that we've purchased from all our Patreons.
Yes, wireless microphones.
Yes.
We've gone wireless.
So hopefully you can hear us really well.
And if you can't, we'll switch back to the old system.
If you can't, we're doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do so.
So let's talk puppy love.
Yeah, puppy update.
Under 2 weeks to go now.
Yeah, it's getting very close. We keep getting videos of them. That's all 7 or 8 of them that are in the house, and they're absolutely manic, aren't they?
Yes, they are chewing on things, chewing on tables. They're just gone crazy, haven't they?
They are, yeah, they are mental. So, so I think it's the 14th, is it?
14th. We will have a puppy on board.
Yes. Now, I've got a challenge for you. A few of you tried to give us some fantastic name suggestions. We haven't decided on the names yet.
Not quite.
So we're asking you to pick a name for the new puppy. We can tell you that it's a boy.
Yep.
So if you can think of some boy names, and we'll pick the best one, and the winner will get to come and live on our boat, and we'll come and live in your house. Especially this competition is only open to people who live in the Bahamas, the Seychelles,
And only whilst the puppy training's going on.
which would take about a year. So, or if you've got a beachside mansion,
Yeah.
I might stretch to Bel Air.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So remember that prize. You get to we get to live in your lovely beachside mansion while you come and live in a ditch full of water, where you have to travel to get your water and empty your toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, the glamour! But seriously, we do. We're looking for some puppy names.
Yeah. So your suggestions would be very welcome.
Yes, and also we'd also like you to try and pick out which one you think it is we're going to get. But we will reveal all eventually. But we're just having some fun with it.
Just 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time.
Okay, so after a very eventful night, stroke, early hours of the morning, we've decided to move. It was fun.
The morning after the night before.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's about, what time is it?
About 5 past midnight.
Yeah, 5 past midnight. And we're up and we're awake and we've just been out and we've just been doing what, Julie?
Well, I don't know if you can hear the boat creaking. We're actually on the lean, but the boat's going over and there's no water in the pound.
Yeah, and that's because at about 7:30, 7 o'clock maybe, a particularly well-known Widebeam hire boat on the Kennet and Avon, we won't name them, they came through the lock below us and they left the lock full, and we explained to them they needed to leave the lock empty. So unbeknownst to us, we went out, came back at about 8:30, and we were quite happily sat here, and we were just, bimbling along, watching the television, enjoying our evening, and all of a sudden a door slams. And on a boat, when a door slams, it means that the water levels have dropped.
Yeah.
So we go up to the next lock to check that they've done what they should have done, and what did we find?
They've left every single paddle open, and there is no water in the canal above us.
So they've drained the pound above us, and they've allowed it to flow completely.
I'm going over it. And we are draining as we speak. So,
Yeah. So thank you very much to those lovely 6 men on a
Lads on the
hire boat. Don't know why there are 6 men on a hire boat and you can't meet up with your family, but you can hire a boat and basically go on holiday. Bit weird, that.
We phoned CRT, haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hopefully we will.
Hopefully we will. We'll keep you posted, but at the moment we are going to have to go and check the ropes again now, because we are going to be on the bottom, I think, by morning.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully we've drained enough water into the pound to keep us stable, but
I don't think so.
yeah, let's wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. Okay. So, update on leaning boat.
We're still leaning.
You're still leaning. But can we just say, and not many people do this, and I think it's worth a mention.
Yeah, absolutely.
You phoned the CRT when?
About 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So I phoned there, and if anyone wonders what you should do, there is an emergency call line to phone. If you've got property in danger, which obviously this is,
We'll put a link to that
Yes.
in the description below.
So we phoned the emergency number, or I phoned the emergency number, told them the situation. She said she'd get in contact with the local people. He's obviously had to get out of bed.
He has, yeah. And what's it, 25 minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah, and he's here.
And he's here.
And he said he'll sort the situation out. I've explained what it was.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I know that CRT have their faults, and I know that people don't always see eye to eye with them. But on this occasion, I have to be honest and say, perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So well done, CRT.
We might sleep tonight.
Yeah, rather than rolling out of bed. So we'll let you know in the morning what the situation's like, because we're going to move tomorrow, so we'll hopefully have something to film.
Yes. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
We're going to move about, how many locks today?
6.
6 locks today. And the weather is a bit chilly at the moment, about 3 degrees. So it is a bit cold, but fingers crossed the sun will shine. And we'll see you on our journey.
First lock of the day. This is called, it's lock 57. I don't think it's got a name. So we've got 6 locks to do today, and then a tunnel, and then we're going to moor up. So we're going about 4.5, maybe 5.5 miles. And the sun's come out. And what was it? How does it go? The sun always shines on TV. The CRT did a fantastic job last night. They were out within about 20-25 minutes. Yeah, did a really good job, I have to say. Very impressed.
So what you have to do is close these gates here, close the paddles, and then go to the other end, open the paddles and empty the lock, and keep the paddles up. Okay, now to go and empty the lock.
Boat poetry. On yonder hill there stood a cow. It must have moved because it's not there now. Lock number 2. What number's this? 56. Lock 56.
I love a lock with a bridge. It saves walking over the lock gates, and that is a job I don't like. Okay, let's go over the bridge, down the other side and open the gate.
And now we've got the tunnel coming up. I know you've seen the tunnel before, but we'll show you again because you asked so nicely.
Look at these two ladies. They've come to be nosy. Won't go too close because there's electric fencing. But good morning. You watching us do the lock? They're fascinated. Look's just here and they're watching everything that I do. Okay, so we are on lock 55 of the Kennet and Avon Canal. And if you want to follow us on our journey, you can always buy a Nicholson's guide, or you can have a look online and you'll be able to track as we go up the locks and where we're heading. So just if you're wanting to keep an idea of where we are in the country, then have a look. We're on the Kennet and Avon Canal, lock 55 at the moment. This is the top of the flight, so this is the highest part on the Kennet and Avon Canal. So we're at the top of the Crofton flight. We're going to be heading a little distance through the Bruce Tunnel and then back down again. So we're going to start going down all the way. Well, I think it's all the way now is going downhill. So we're trying to find the perfect spot for our little puppy. Trying to find a good place to moor up so that when we go down and get it, we've got enough towpath to do the house training, boat training. So we want a nice moor in with a bit of space so we can go for walks as well. Wow, what a beautiful day it's turning out to be. It was really cold this morning. I reckoned about 3 degrees. Now it's time to take the coat off. Well, that could be just because I've done a few locks. We are now heading, we're going to go past Wolf Hall, which I know we've talked to you about previously, and then through the Bruce Tunnel. This was an old railway bridge. Don't want to catch a boat on that, do you? To come in leaf and bud. A beautiful sight. You know, I said I was warm and I was taking my coat off. It was just the locks. It's actually quite cold. It's about 8 degrees. So I'm going to go and put my coat back on again. But the sun is shining and the birds are singing. Right, here we have the Bruce Tunnel coming up. When we get a bit nearer and at the right angle, should be able to see if there's any boats coming through. It's only a short-ish tunnel, so we can see the end, and obviously only one wide beam can go through, or 2 narrow boats. We want to make sure nothing's coming the other way first of all. And in we go. Now we've got our trusty O-light, and you'll see the difference that makes. At the moment we've got our tunnel light on. And if I put the O-light on, you'll see the difference that makes. It's quite, I don't know, you can see the exhaust fumes, I don't know if you can see, on my light. It's never been like this coming through here before, but it is really quite strong. We're over halfway. To be quite honest, we'd be glad to get out in the fresh air, so it's quite choking. I'm going to double check with Mark at the back to make sure he's okay. Well, I've double checked with Mark and he's okay on the back, but I've never seen the exhaust fumes this bad in this tunnel before. And obviously there's no vents, it's only a short tunnel. It's yucky. Nearly there. Well, that's our carbon monoxide poisoning for the day. We'll be able to take a nice deep breath of fresh air in a minute. Okay, I'm out. Mark's just got to hold on a little bit longer. Through the smog. And we're out. It's a bit smelly.
Well, that's the Bruce Tunnel done. Always a pleasure. It's a nice short tunnel anyway. Doesn't take long, takes 10 minutes, if that. So, but it's quite a pleasant tunnel. It's quite wide. You can see all the way through. You can see if there's any boats coming, which makes it easy. So yeah, so that's our last major obstacle. I think we've got 3 more locks to do, then about another 1.5 miles, and then we'll try more up. Somewhere where you can get solar.
Red kite's gone for the moment, so hopefully they'll be safe for a little while longer. Red kites are very lazy birds, and they only normally eat prey that has been already killed, so things that have been run over. But it was really checking them little ducklings out. Fingers crossed. I hate this time of year. I really do. It's beautiful to see them all, but all I end up doing is counting them. So if a duck comes and visits us with 8, I'm then, how many's it got? So we're coming up to the Wootton Rivers lock flights. or lock flight rather. So here we are at Cadley Lock, Lock 54. Mark's just going over the other side to put some water in. Beautiful lock cottage over there.
Get off my land.
This is Brimslade Farm, and it's just a short walk to the next lock. So we are at Brimslade Lock, Lock 53, and you've got the most gorgeous barn over here. Beautiful Brimslade Farm. Look at a shepherd's hut. Love a shepherd's hut. And now, onto the water point. And the next lock of the day. Heathy Close Lock. Let's go and open the paddle. These flowers are full of bees. Shows you just how important dandelions actually are.
This is our second to last lock of the day. We've got this one, and then we've got stop and fill up with water, and then we've got our final lock, and then the home stretch about 1.5 miles to get to Milkhouse Water. Weather's turned out beautifully. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's not the hottest day, it's about 14-15 degrees, but everything seems better when the sun's out.
behind that tree. There's lots of feathers. There she is.
And as always, we like to on-screen thank any new patrons. This week it's Maggie Crandall's turn. Thank you very much, Maggie.
Yes, thank you, Maggie.
Every donation and every patron subscription that we get is greatly appreciated, and it does go towards buying equipment, hence the new wireless microphones. So thank you very much indeed, and we thank you very much from the bottom of our heart. We'd also like to say hello to somebody. She passed us on her boat, another Widebeamer. So big up for the Widebeams.
Yes.
That's
that was
Becky.
Becky, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep. So hello, Becky. Nice to see you on the cut and for you to wave and say hello. And we've got a birthday message as well for someone that's very special to us, haven't we?
We have indeed. Yes. Can we say happy birthday to Brenda Crow?
In fact, no, we can go one better than that. Julie's going to sing happy birthday in the style of Marilyn Monroe. 3, 2, 1. No, Brenda, happy birthday.
Yes.
By the time you watch this, I think it will be tomorrow or the day after that you'll see this. But your birthday, I think, was Saturday. What's today? The 1st. So Saturday, the 1st of May.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to you, all the way over there in the US of A.
Yes. I'm sat on a blooming wet patch here.
Should be so close to me.
Oh dear. Have you wet yourself?
No,
You sure?
no, I just wondered if it was excitement.
No, it's not excitement. So thank you for watching.
If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and when you do subscribe, don't forget to click the bell icon. That gives you notifications of when we post new videos.
And don't forget to leave us a comment, especially some puppy names down below. We answer every single one.
Also, if you can guess which puppy it is. We have an apology, last but not least. I think they're called Tails of the Riverboat, and it's spelt T-A-I-L-S, as in dog's tail. You made a lovely comment on our last video 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately when we clicked on it to reply, again the comment disappeared. So while it looks like we've completely ignored you, I've been pulling my hair out trying to work out how I can access your comment to reply to it. So apologies, I did read it, it was appreciated, and I was trying to answer it, but unfortunately it just did that magic disappearing act again. So if you want to re-comment, please feel free to do so and we will answer it.
If anybody knows why that does happen, leave us a comment down below.
Yeah, let us know, because this is, I think, the third time it's happened.
It has.
Third time in the last 3 videos we've had a comment that you click on it and it just disappears.
Yeah.
You go into the comment section and it's not there, but it's there in the email, so it comes up as an email and you click reply and it disappears.
So hopefully we're going to be doing a lot more cruising now because restrictions have been lifted.
Yeah.
So
just remains for us to sign off and say thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next cruise.
Indeed.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's all right, mate.
Yeah, I started waffling at the end.
Don't worry. I cut most of your waffle out.